Hi, this is Walt Mossberg from the Wall Street Journal, and this week I reviewed a new Android tablet from Asus, which attempts to solve one of the nagging problems facing tablet buyers, and that is, how do you get a convenient physical keyboard that works with your tablet seamlessly? Now, this tablet is called the Asus Transformer Prime, and it costs $499, which is the same price as the base market leader's price, the iPad 2. But for an additional $149, you can buy a seamlessly compatible keyboard dock with the Transformer Prime. This dock not only has a pretty good keyboard, but includes an additional battery and some extra ports. And the tablet basically slips into a locking hinge on the dock, and when it is connected, it folds over, and the combined unit looks kind of like an Android netbook. This is Asus's third attempt to mate a dock and a tablet and solve the keyboard problem. The first two attempts didn't go so well. The previous version of the Transformer was kind of big and bulky, and another one they did with a slide-out keyboard was also kind of thick. But this tablet is thin, and the dock is a little bit thinner and smaller, and I found that on balance this is the best standard Android tablet I have tested, and I thought the keyboard dock worked really well. Now, this is still not as good a tablet overall, in my opinion, as the iPad 2, mostly because of software. The Transformer Prime runs the Honeycomb tablet-oriented version of Android, which I don't think is as good as the operating system on the Apple iPad 2, but it will be upgradable to the new version of Android called Ice Cream Sandwich. Also, like all Android tablets, it offers only a fraction of the tablet-optimized third-party apps that Apple offers. But I think that if you are somebody who is intent on finding a physical keyboard that works really smoothly and conveniently with your tablet, this is a tablet that's worth a look. It has another nice advantage, which is it's the first tablet to use a quad-core processor. It's called the Tegra 3, and it's from NVIDIA, and that's about twice. It is twice the cores that are available in the processors of most other recent tablets. And the companies which developed this tablet jointly say that gives it more power and also some sophisticated circuitry that preserves battery life better than older processors did. In my tests, I thought the screen was very responsive, the speakers were good, and overall it's a very nice, slim, speedy Android tablet. I also really like the keyboard. I thought the typing was good on it. It has a nice, roomy, fluid touchpad, and it has special keys to control Android functions. The companies also say that the new processor gives it an edge in playing sophisticated games and rendering graphics in a more sophisticated way. I did find some of the sample games they included to be impressive, but I wasn't really blown away by the difference between those games and the ones on the iPad. Battery life in my tests, my standard test that I've used on every tablet since the original iPad arrived, showed that this got about 7 hours of back-to-back video playback with the Wi-Fi turned on. That's significantly less than the iPad 2, which on the very same test got over 10 hours, but there is a factor to consider, which is that this particular tablet has several battery modes, battery power saving modes. I tested the one called normal, which is, I think, pretty natural, uh, but the two companies have now decided that that nomenclature is misleading. They say normal is really only for high performance tasks. And when the new version of Android is added to the tablet next year, they're going to rename the battery choices so that normal will become something called performance, and they will be steering users toward a battery mode I did not test called balanced, which they say will get better battery life. So the bottom line is, I think this is a very good Android tablet. If you're looking for an Android tablet, or you're just looking for a dockable keyboard that works really well with your tablet, or you're interested in playing higher performance games, then the Transformer Prime is worth a look. This is Walt Mossberg, and I'll see you next week.